Most sticky one I've ever had. It's like chewing gum. Right. Here we go. Right, so I'm going to give my short, sharp opinion on the doc. I'm starting off about his the claims that he was lying about the big C. Now, there's no evidence to say that he hasn't got it. There's no evidence to say that he has got it. But it doesn't really matter whether he's got it or not, because he hasn't asked for a dime off YouTube. For whatever he claimed he had, but doesn't have. Does it get him views? Possibly. Well, then, wouldn't be the first person that told a lie to get views. I mean, Hollywood do it every day. In the newspapers, Sunday Sport, and Daily Mirror. So, well, my opinion is that these back and forths are going back and forth. People just looking for dirt to dig up on each other, and you're as bad as each other, or as good as each other, depending on whose side you're on. I mean, if you can't find any dirt, you just make stuff up. All sides have been doing it. These back and forths, most of these channels are monetized, only the odd few aren't. I mean, notice a comment from KMC Corner under narratives goes something like to do with the back and forths, like I think he's enjoying it. But in all honesty, I think if he was doing these back and forths like a rating, like a chart, sort of number one, I was giving it to rakpull over the Smoking Sheriff easily. And now KMC Corner's been drawn into the mix. I think he's a little bit leagues above a lot of his when it comes to back and forth, because he'll make the what's the word? Information, not the word I'm looking for. He'll make what he says stick. There's other people just throwing words, just bouncing off each other because they're just meaningless. As for hanging around with SOs, well, yeah, he did go hang on the back of Decker, but most of us could see through that he was trying to rebuild his channel after somebody P-bombed it. And if anything, we can learn from this that, you know, you clickbait a certain member and you get in with him and you can build your channel back up from nothing to, like, what's it, 5k subs or more, 10k, I don't know. He was going to ride it as long as he could until he got effed off. I think that was the gist. I mean, even I was starting to, first I thought, oh, this is a bit strange, him kissing Decker's backside, but then I found out that he lost his channel. But with Dr. Rap, we don't know how much of it's true. At first I didn't actually know whether he really had lost his channel. He was just trying to build a second channel until it was confirmed that Bob Carp and P-bombed him. So at the end of the day, like, rakpull plays the game, the YouTube game. It does what it takes to get clicks and views, but has he harmed anyone in the process? No. Has he said some bad stuff? Who hasn't? As for this geezer Tidgy, no, I couldn't stand Tidgy. Not because of these allegations or whatever. They weren't even allegations. I don't think he was ever arrested or questioned about what happened. They do have a thing called a Romeo and Juliet law, which allows, you know, teenagers to a bit of leeway for teenagers, age of consent. I don't like Tidgy because he talked like a black man and he's white. It's one of those new breed. But, you know, I'm not gonna change my opinion of him now he's passed on. I'm not gonna slag him off either. Well, see, a lot of people, I see him, I thought when Dr. Rakpull picked on KMC Corner, but they were all getting on right with each other. I thought, wow, this should be interesting. Because KMC Corner comes loaded with facts, and they really seem to stick when he throws them, even though they might not be they might be true, but they might not be full, if that makes any sense. Like, for example, somebody's describe someone, they're wearing a multicoloured jacket. They're saying they're wearing a jacket, a yellow coloured jacket. Well, technically they'll be right, but missed out with the other colours. Still a fact. So, and at the end of the day, who's to say that he hasn't got the big Z? He might just not be playing out it. I mean, he does look ill sometimes in a lot of his videos. So, Smoky Bacon, I mean, I don't know what to make of him. He's just a mess of a man. He farts there, he burps there, he picks his nose, he's sniffing left, right and centre. No wonder he sleeps in a different room from his house, sorry, different house from his supposed missus. I guess for one place he can have all his farts and pick his nose and bogies to himself and burp. I bet the first thing he does when he opens his front door is goes, yeah, pick the old nose. It's his safety zone for his dirty disgustingness. As for the other ones, I haven't been following them much. YouTube is coming to a standstill. Something really big is going to happen, or it's just going to drain out like this. Anyway, I'm in Thailand now. It's currently 34 degrees outside. Nice cool 34 degrees. See the old mountains in the background. Radio Fuming, if you're out there, we're in Koh Tao. You have to get the ferry over to me, to the airport and out there, let me know. I'll pick up a taxi, taxi to the airport. No, I think the doc's just knows how to play the YouTube algorithm. I mean, as a social experiment, if you want to climb up and get the amount of views that he's done, you got to back the biggest person on here, which happened to be an SO, or a very, very dirty bare knuckle street fighter with his missing 2 front teeth, and then play it along until he as long as possible. I mean, yeah, he did fuck him off, right? But the whole time he was sitting on panels with Decker, his numbers going up and up and up and up and up. So it's just a game of like, I mean, even I was getting a little bit concerned. I was like, hang on a minute, you're playing this out for a little bit too long now, man. I know, I can see what you're doing at the beginning, but it almost seems like you are actually Team Decker now. But you know, in a day, if he's making money off YouTube, he's getting a few odd thousand views per video, then it's entertainment, maybe. It's show business. So anyway, you don't know what's going to happen with the future of the 3D Fight Club now. Dougie Joyce is out. See Ben Hatchett and the other one, what's his name? Paul Venish. I don't know what they're doing. They're talking about doing stuff together. I need more promotion because I don't really see a lot of this stuff. I'd like to see Paul Venish versus Brett May. I would like to see Brett May versus Shadow Bacon, but the problem is, see, this is my theory of the Shadow Bacon, and it's taken me a while to come to this theory. Before, I didn't like him because he's a bacon, but being a bacon doesn't mean that he can't fight, unfortunately. And I've been thinking about it. And I think like he's pretty much isolated. He's got money, which means he can pay for trainers to come and teach him. It's not difficult for him to get sparring partners because he's got money. So basically, he doesn't have to go out into a gym. The gym comes to him. He can learn all kinds of different moves, wrestling, jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. And he's got nothing else he can do with his life because he's a bacon, which makes him dangerous. Now, I would like to see him fight Brett, mate. I would like to see Shadow Bacon be put down with a few teeth missing. And I'd like to see why they can't do it on Paddy's farm. I don't think Paddy's got an underlying issue with Brett May, and definitely hasn't got an issue with Shadow for some reason. So that way you don't need a fair play man, you just need a cameraman. What was he saying? Was it Shadow Bacon was saying he wants Dougie Joyce to be his fair play man? Well, that's like him saying like he doesn't want to turn up, because I can't imagine even Dougie Joyce agreeing to that. That's just madness. I think Brett may, and then after that, I'd like to see one of them fight Paul Venice. I just want to see Shadow Bacon get put down. And the problem is, don't let your hatred cloud your judgment. Just because he's a bacon, don't mean he can't fight. He has picked and chosen his opponents up till now. But when somebody real puts it on him, I'll see him just throwing his toys out the pram and basically acts like he's up for it, but really is not up for it by moving the goalpost. It's almost impossible. I'd like to see Brett May and with Shadow, because he's got over 100k subs somehow. Now it's got a hell? Oh fuck. Well, anyway, that's me. I'm gonna wind this down now. Hope you enjoyed the footage. I don't know where Narrator's been. I haven't seen him for a while. JP's gonna fight the fly. What he calls a flyman. The other day, yeah, he's light, his opponent. If that's the case, then just, if you think JP, you think you're going to do him so easily, just do him. You know, just, it's not that difficult to arrange a fight, really. I mean, if you can arrange a date between a man and a woman, you can arrange a fight between a man and a man. It's not that difficult. I mean, I was in backstage on Chris the Bricks once, and people wanted, this bloke was giving all a large one, so he was going to turn up. He's like, how do I get there? I just posted a Google link to the place I want to go. Bosh, he was gone, left the panel, bomb, ping.